Libra, welcome to your reading. I have already pulled cards for you and 3 cards came out. I do feel like this is talking about 2 different people actually this time. You got the black egg and then you got the phoenix and the horse together. And if I'm not mistaken, last reading I did for you, phoenix also came out, and it was very much talking about transformation and shifting and going deeper. And I must say that the energy I felt when pulling these cards today, it was kind of different from last time. It's such a weird energy. It's almost like a very dense energy. I'm feeling blocked off somehow, and I have a sense that this energy of being blocked off is really coming from this person right here. Horse together with the phoenix. And there's a few messages coming through for this, but they're all very symbolic. One of them is that the horse is someone that is suddenly becoming hoarse, meaning that there's something happening to their throat chakra. I feel like for this person there is some kind of a need to speak up, or I'm hearing to sing out. It's like this person, it feels like this person has been invited by the universe to start to share more of their observations, you know, their internal world. It's like this horse has some kind of a wisdom with the moon here. There is some kind of an inner light that this person hasn't been, I'm hearing, ready to share with the world. But it's almost like the universe has been kind of like pushing them and like showing them like, you should do this, this would be beneficial, you know, it's gonna be good for you, it's gonna be good for the world. But somehow the horse, it's like, I feel like it has been difficult for the horse, because the horse is like, it's so busy running around in the same track, in the same tracks. So I don't know if this is some kind of, I'm hearing hard-headed. So this might be a person that is habitual, you know, someone that is good with structure and they're very good with keeping to that structure. And I'm hearing being on track. And so it's something with that, just like, you know, running on the same tracks over and over. But it's almost like the universe is wanting this horse to be a bit wilder and get out of the track. It's also something about removing those, you know, if there's a racehorse, it has a lot of this bondage on it, you know, so that people, and the whips and all of the things, you know, the bondage, it's something about removing that bondage and running free for a bit. That's what I'm feeling. But I don't think that this person that the horse is resembling, I don't think that that person wants to do that. It feels like that person is very much afraid of doing that. It almost feels like this person is someone that, when it gets pushed by the universe to start to, you know, step into their true voice or their true light, they go deeper into their habit and the structure and the bondage. That's almost what it feels like, this person. So very interesting. And I think like that is why the Phoenix card is coming in, because I feel like this Phoenix card is just closing in on this horse person. There's a change coming for this person, and it's something that will give this person wings somehow. So I don't know what that means, but it doesn't seem negative. It seems positive. It's a change that will be very beneficial, I feel, for this person. It's just that this person is kind of fearing it. I'm hearing it. This person is fearing his or her own divinity. So they're fearing their own true light. They're fearing to really unleash their voice, their truth, you know, the soul. Yeah, interesting. But then we also have the black egg. So there was very little coming through from this person. It feels like it's a very separate entity, almost, is what I want to say. I feel like this is someone that they have definitely stepped away from the tracks. They have definitely let go of the bondage. You know, you wouldn't be able to catch this person because it's almost like they are solely, I'm hearing, in another realm. It's almost like they have stepped out of the tracks, you know, the public spheres, the public commuting. This is a person that are walking on their own path, like away from the collective. So it's a more secretive person, that is much more hidden. But let us pull some cards here, and see if we can get something more about this dynamic, because maybe these two have some kind of a relationship. I'm not sure. They seem so different, so I'm not sure how that, why, what, who, when. What is this? Please guide us. Okay, yeah. Ace of Cups underneath the deck. I do feel like there is some kind of connection between these two characters. The cards that came out were the Daughter of Swords and the Sun card. Wow. Almost feel like this Sun card has to do with when the wings catches up with the horse. Oh yeah, there's something about when that happens, when it's almost like the angelic when the angelic consciousness, or the higher consciousness, or the higher self of the horse catches up with the ego of the horse. It's almost like there will be this explosion somehow. It's just like a surge of energy coming into the horse, and it's gonna change the mind of the horse, is what I'm feeling. They're gonna really start to see things in a different way, like dramatically. So is this maybe related to the black egg? Let's see, can we get a card specifically for the black egg? Because I feel, okay, card falling on the floor. Wow. 3 of Swords in reverse underneath the deck. Ooh. It was the 4 of Cups in reverse. So I think like what is coming through here is that feeling that I felt initially. It was a very dense feeling. And maybe this is the feeling that has been leading to the energy of the black egg being very separated from the collective, because I feel like this feeling is a very dense feeling. It's a feeling of it's almost like not being good enough, or people, yeah, again, it's like the horse being too hard-headed, maybe the horse. So I think like maybe the black egg is a different person, or maybe it's an opportunity. Now I feel like it can be both, depending on your unique situation. But what I'm feeling is that sometime in the past, this black egg was kind of offered to the horse. But at that time, it almost feels like the horse was, you know, again, they were too structured. They were just too good with their routine almost. Like they were in their bondage so much, just running in the same tracks. And so they weren't really open to this black egg because it didn't really fit into their life. That's what I'm feeling. It didn't fit into the image that they had at that time of their own life. And so they rejected it. And this is what brought in, I feel like, this very dense and heavy energy for both the black egg, if this is a person, and the horse. And so I feel because of this rejection on the part of the horse, it brought in this dense karmic energy of almost being cut off from the horse, being cut off from his or her divine guidance or something like that, some kind of a higher timeline that they could have accessed. And at the same time, if the black egg is a person, I feel like the same happened for the black egg. Like they were also cut off from this higher timeline that they were meant to have, I feel, together with the horse. So I hope this makes sense, because I feel like I said, like the black egg can be both an opportunity that involves other people potentially, but it can also be like another specific person, and these two were meant to have some kind of relationship or a dynamic together, but it didn't work out at that time. So that's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that there was an offering in the past that was rejected, but now it's almost like it's looping around again. But with these two cards, it feels like there is still some kind of residue left, some kind of mental residue potentially. So I do think like it depends if you resonate with being the horse, or if you know this horse character. I think that it depends how far away the phoenix energy is from the horse at this point in time. It could be that right now, I feel like for some of you, the horse is starting to realize, it's like that mental hard-headedness is starting to shift and melt. Also with the Ace of Cups, it's something coming in here about like melting. Yeah, and the room around me was popping now, so a lot of the times that means like, yeah, exactly, to me. I think like the horse is melting, and it's almost like the reality of the horse is no longer so rigid and linear the way that it used to be. And now the horse is starting to, it's almost like the horse is realizing that it has a lot more options than it thought that it did. It has a lot more available timelines and potentials, you know, with the black egg as well, than it previously thought. So yeah, now I'm feeling like a surge of energy. So I think that when this happens, like I said, I think these two people, or the horse and this opportunity, they have been through a long cycle of having a little bit of a lower energy, it almost feels like, where it has been really difficult to get out of some kind of a loop, some kind of a habit. That in one way the horse, you know, has been comfortable with, but in another way I feel like the horse is also a bit bored of this loop. And so now I feel like it's almost like this loop is about to be lifted, and these two are moving into a new experience together, hopefully. Let's see, let's pull some more cards here. What is happening for these two characters? Yeah, it's like a karmic contract coming to an end is what I'm hearing. It's like the end of a karmic cycle. So I'm hearing, so be awake. Okay, let's see. Underneath the deck, yeah, 2 of Wands. So definitely a choice point here. And I feel like I'm seeing like the image of the 2 of Wands in the Rider-Waite, you know, where there is one wand that is kind of stuck to the old structure. So you wouldn't be able to take that wand and walk away. If you would take that wand, you would be stuck to the old structure. But then the other wand, you know, is a mobile wand, a wand you can carry with you wherever you want to go. And so I do feel that same thing coming up again, with like not being stuck to the old tracks, you know, the old loops, the old way of doing things. It's an opportunity to become free now. So let's see. Wow. The cards that came out were the Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. I'm almost feeling that the horse has a hard time trusting his or her intuition. So I think like this is going to be like a powerful time for this horse person, where they're going to have a lot of realizations, a lot of understanding in regards to their own intuition and how they can make things a lot easier for themselves and also more enjoyable. Because I feel like this horse is very good at, I'm hearing, doing its duty. So it's very good at showing up, you know, it's very good at doing the work that it has committed to, but it's almost as if it lacks a little bit of joy. And so I do feel like there is a lot of opportunities for that coming in for the horse. It's just that the horse has a hard time trusting in that for some reason. It's like, yeah, it's a bit too serious, this horse, I want to say. It's like it's afraid of being playful. It's afraid of showing its true colors publicly. Like it may do it like in the stable with the other horses, like undercover, but when it's out in its like bondage on the field, you know, on the track, it's just so disciplined and so precise and so just like according to the book. That's what I'm feeling. Funny. Okay, so one card coming out, Eight of Wands. Underneath the deck was the Five of Pentacles, and I did feel like this has had to do with the black egg before the cards came out. So I felt like this is for the black egg. This is for that person or that opportunity. So I don't know, there is some kind of a shocking or sudden shift of energy coming in for this black egg. And I feel like I'm hearing it's about to get light. Oh yeah, the egg is about to hatch. So I feel like this egg is about to change its form. That's interesting. And that is gonna somehow energetically influence the horse. Because I do feel like these two are connected. They are connected through some kind of an invisible bond. It's like they are meant to come together at one point, and it's almost like become a unit. The horse is meant to have this opportunity, or the horse is meant to kind of like work together or be together with this person if it's a person. And so now there's a sudden change in the status of the black egg. There's gonna be a coming out from the dark, a coming into the light, stepping into the light, hatching. What else though? So definitely, if this is a person, if you resonate with being this person, you might have gone through a period where money has been not flowing freely, where you've had to be very kind of creative with your finances, where you've maybe had to be quite frugal, and I'm just feeling like you might have gone through a time of not having as much freedom in terms of finances, but that this has really, it's built this this creativity within yourself. And so it's something that I think that you're gonna look back on with appreciation. Actually, it's almost like you took this difficult karma that came upon you because of the rejection or the hard-headedness of this horse person. You took that hard karma and now you have processed it, and you turned it into a treasure that is yours to keep for forevermore, is what I'm hearing. So there's something about that as well, like you may be given a lot more power as well, energetic power coming in for you, if this is a person, because of this diligence, is what I'm hearing. So that is quite cool. Better times are coming for you financially, and almost like just energetically, you're gonna have a lot more energy, I feel. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. I'm just seeing like the wings are just starting to catch up to the horse. It's like he can run no more because he's gonna look himself in the mirror one day, and then it's just like, yeah, I have wings now. Like, oh, everyone is gonna see that I'm different now. It's what I'm feeling. It's like, yeah, okay. I feel like this may be a person that just wants to blend in. Like they just want to be like, yeah, let me just do my job. You know, run my races and just follow the books, follow the rules, but I don't want to stand out in any way. Like I don't want to be looked at, is what I'm feeling. But I feel like the universe has different plans for the horse. It's so cute, the horse. Yeah, I also feel like if this is a relationship, the black egg is quite amused also by the horse, even though the horse kind of rejected the black egg, because I think like the black egg has a lot of humor actually. Like if this is a person, that is, like I said, is quite good at turning trash into treasure. It's a person that's very creative and quite, you know, they just have that. This is not a person that's gonna lie down and just like die. This is a person that's always just like changing things for the better. So there's, even though I think like these two people, if these are people, have had kind of like a challenging period, and they are just still so cute and so kind of funny and so creative, and it's just like, yeah. It's funny the way I'm seeing it inside my head, because it's almost like they are just like bubbling out of their old forms almost. It's like these people can no longer be contained within these old set forms. They are really just like bubbling out, bursting out. It's like, well, coming out. It's some kind of a coming out, this. So final card here, I think. Oh, interesting. 7 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, choice. This is someone making a choice. You know, it's like, yeah, it's for me. You know, this is, I feel like this is the horse is just realizing something about either this opportunity or about, you know, if this is a person. I think like they're just realizing like there's no point running from this anymore. Like, even if it's gonna make me seem different in the eyes of others, it's like I feel like the horse is coming to terms with its own destiny of like essentially being a horse with wings. Like a flaming horse with wings, you know, super visible to everyone. This person didn't want that, but now it's starting to happen. And the black egg is still kind of mysterious, but it as well is coming into the, yeah, with the sun here. I feel like the black egg is also like bursting through, coming into the light, just suddenly like popping out. And when this happens for both of those people, if these are two people, it's almost like they made some kind of a choice. This is some kind of a karmic choice, energetic choice, both of them stepping into that higher timeline that they have been somehow trying to get on subconsciously, but it's almost like they've been in a period where they weren't quite able to get into this new timeline. But now I feel like with this choice that they're making, these choices that they're making, it's like it's here, it's coming in, and the cup is starting to overflow is what I'm feeling. So again, the feeling of melting of like emotions, and just again like giggling, bursting out. This is a beautiful reading, actually. It's kind of mysterious, so I'm not exactly sure what is happening, but it definitely holds a lot of good vibes. So I'm very happy for you, Libra. I think I'm gonna end it there. Would be interesting to hear what it's about if you want to share, of course. But yeah, take care and see you soon. Bye.